So, yeah, I mean, I got this. In all seriousness, though, I am going to talk about it, because if I don't talk about it now, I'll probably have to talk about it later. And nobody at this point should probably know what I'm talking about, but 9/11 is coming up, and I know that if I don't talk about it, I'm probably definitely going to talk about it. Because somebody might ask, or maybe just people are wondering it and they're not saying anything to me, I don't know which, but I do believe I'm part of, like, one of the last generations of human beings or Americans to have been alive during the event of 9/11. And while, yes, I was 3, I was still alive, and I do remember a little bit about, like, that day and what happened during 9/11. So I remember 9/11 because I remember that when I was younger, my mom kind of kept me out in the living room because I guess she didn't trust me being on my own or something, I have no clue. But I just remember being out in the living room a lot for some reason. And I remember just looking at the TV and seeing, like, 2 big, like, rectangular, like, gray buildings with, like, obviously having smoke coming out of them. Like, I remember, like, the Twin Towers, like, you know, all the smoke and stuff coming out of them. But I remember not knowing what the hell the big deal was. Seeing the building smoking, I just don't remember why it was such a big deal or why she was crying, which was what she did. My mom was there crying for, like, off and on pretty much the entire day. Like, just straight up just bawling her eyes out. And I didn't even know why, because I was so young yet, but that's my account of 9/11. It's fucking early in the morning. I mean, and by early in the morning, I mean it's really not. It's probably afternoon now, but it's just early for me. So for those of you who haven't pieced it together yet and haven't looked at my gun or anything, a lot of you may or may not have noticed that I'm not using phase camo anymore. And there's a reason for that. The main reason why I don't use phase camo anymore, and the reason why I have kind of disaligned myself with phase, is not because I have anything against phase. It's actually not because of this video game scam thing. I mean, whether if I think they scammed people or not is irrelevant. That I've actually been feuding with this for quite a while, and for those of you who... I've only just recently started actually, like, revealing that I'm a huge, like, Call of Duty player. I mean, you guys obviously probably always knew that I played a lot of Call of Duty, but only recently did I really show that I play a lot of Call of Duty and stuff. And the thing is that I play a lot of Call of Duty, and I also follow Call of Duty World League for the most part. And I used to be a huge phase guy, but I've switched over to TK, or Team Caliber. And there's a reason for it. The main reason why I made that decision was because it's not that I don't like phase, like I said. It's just, I've been feuding with this for a while, and I was like, I support phase, but I mean TK, I always just liked, like, TK's, like, their executives and, like, the way that their fan base is, because there's just so much love and support in the TK, like, community, I guess, or in the TK fan base. And, you know, to most of you, I probably seem, like, pretty bipolar about Call of Duty teams, because, I mean, since Ice Fighter video that I did a little while ago, you've known that I've been a huge phase supporter, and the Prize Fighters video didn't come out that too terribly long ago. So this transition from phase to TK might seem pretty instant, but I've been battling with this decision for a while. And again, I still like phase. It's not like I hate the dudes at phase anymore. But It's just I've always liked TK better, and I finally made the switch because I just kind of, I don't know, had enough. I've actually been a FaZe fan and have been, like, you know, rooting for FaZe well before that prize fighter video. I mean, the FaZe camo is even in the thumbnail, and I'm not going to change the thumbnail just because it has FaZe camo or something. That's fucking stupid. But I do support TK now more than I do FaZe. Which some people see as some, like, heresy. Basically, how I'm looking at it is, anybody who's a FaZe fan watching this video and now hates me because I